Chers auditeurs,
Dear listeners,
bonjour.
welcome in comdarchipodcast Season 4
Saison 4, dans le monde fascinant des architectes.
and in the architectural projects.
Je suis Anne-Charlotte Deponte, passionnée d'architecture et docteur des universités en histoire de l'archi.
I am one of the spokespersons of Anne-Charlotte, who is a PhD in architecture history.
Merci
Thank you
d'être avec moi aujourd'hui.
to be with us today.
Et
And
maintenant,
now,
lundi en français, place au talent.
and Wednesday, let's talk projects. In English, of course.
Bienvenue dans Comme d'Archi.
Chers auditeurs, ravi de vous retrouver.
Dear listeners, it's a pleasure to meet you today with Jim Friez and Saul Becker. Hello Jim, hello Saul, and welcome to Comme d'Archi.
Et bienvenue dans Comme d'Archi.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hi, I'm Saul Becker. I'm one of the partners at Mutuus Studio. I'm here with Jim Friez, who is also another partner, and our third partner is my wife, Kristen Becker. Both Jim and Kristen are architects, and my background is in fine art, and the three of us are the founders and the leadership of Mutuus Studio here based in Seattle, Washington.
So I'm Jim Friez, partner at Mutuus Studio.
En effet, vous êtes les fondateurs.
As you already said, you are the founders and principals of the American architectural firm Mutuus Studio. Your office is based in Seattle, Washington, USA. Thank you very much for your presence for this remote Comme d'Archi interview.
Vous êtes
You are architects, and your approach is multiscalar and multidisciplinary. We will come back to that. First, why this name of
Tout
Mutuus?
d'abord, pourquoi ce nom de Mutuus?
We took the name from a Latin word, and it's probably not pronounced perfectly as Mutuus, but that's just kind of our American use of language, as you know. But the Latin word of Mutuus means an exchange or mutual or reciprocal, and it's an acknowledgement that the collaboration of design within our office of interior designers, artists, and architects, and with the community and our clients, that the process involves a mutual reciprocal process between many different people.
Yeah, it was really important to us to pay homage to all the partners that we work with, realizing that we can't realize successful projects on our own, and that we have to work with everyone. And I think that approach and the sort of knowledge we bring of construction and the creativity we bring and the willingness to bring our partners down that journey with us is really what helps keep our projects, really successful. And we just wanted to, especially within our name, acknowledge that partnership and not have it so ego-driven.
Donc,
So a real team spirit, if we understood well.
bien compris?
Yeah, that's what we're trying.
Ok. Commençons par le
Let's start at the beginning and take a look at your journeys. How were your childhoods, and where did your desire for architecture take roots?
votre envie d'architecture.
Perhaps in your childhood? Who wants to start?
Commencer.
I'll start. This is Jim. I grew up in rural Washington State in the United States, in the northwest corner, the west side, and then there's a mountain range that comes down the middle called the Cascade Mountains. The left side, which is connected to the Pacific Ocean, it's much more urban and populated. The eastern side is very agricultural and less populated. I grew up on the east side, and my parents, and my father in particular, is a biologist, so I grew up outside in nature. Hiking, fishing, hunting, camping was my childhood, and so I have a strong connection to nature. And somewhere along the way, when I was going to school, I became interested in art and drawing, and found myself in architecture school as the place where you work with landscape and work with creating environments and work with this intervention of environments. So I think that's always been a background of mine, to be very connected to nature and how that intervention of design has an influence.
Hi, and this is Saul, and I grew up in Tacoma, Washington, which is just maybe 40 miles south of Seattle, and it's a very blue-collar kind of rough town. And I grew up sort of in the shadow of Mount Rainier, which is this beautiful mountain you can see from anywhere.
Retrouvez l'intégralité de cet épisode sur Apple Podcast, Acast, Deezer, Spotify.